Do I need to know how to cook to make a great bento box lunch? If you've ever asked yourself this question, then you probably already know that my speech today is about making lunch. Now, making lunches isn't as popular with university students as it is in other parts of the world. This is mainly because people don't realize that you don't have to be Chef Gordon Ramsay in order to make a great lunch. My purpose today here is to show you how in a few steps you can easily put together a great bento box. In the next 5 minutes, I will tell you about a few of the different kinds of bento boxes that you can make, as well as the type of container best suitable for what you're making. Once you learn about these options, I will show you the process on how to make the bento box step by step. Once our preparation is done, I will tell you how to put it all together, and by the end of my speech, you will know the basics to making bento. I will begin with the types of bento boxes. There are many different kinds of bento boxes, but the most common ones are two. One, Chiara-ben, which is very popular among kids because the food is made to look cute. And two, it's Uchi-ben, which is a homemade bento, and that's the one we're gonna make today. Now, it is also important that we learn about containers. Now, there are also many different types of containers to choose from, but if you're gonna go buy some, then make sure you use one with dividers, since it's gonna be a lot easier to separate your food. Now, one other container that it's gonna be useful to use is cylindrical one, and this is if you're using soups or any liquids in your lunch, so this is gonna be very convenient. But now, this was very important to know, and at this time, let us begin with the process. Now, we are going to make a sandwich in the form of a sushi roll. We're gonna have fruit and some nuts and crackers. So, let's begin. And for step number 1, make sure you have all you need. Since we're making a sandwich, we're gonna need bread, we're gonna need mayonnaise, mustard, ham, cheese. You can use pepper, salt. We are gonna also make a little salad, so we're gonna make little cucumbers. We are gonna need pepper, bell pepper, and a small cherry tomatoes. So make sure you have everything. Also, don't limit yourself. You can use anything at hand. If you don't have the whole ingredients that I'm mentioning, just pick anything in your kitchen. Now, step number 2, preparing your food. Now let's begin with the preparation of your sandwich, and go ahead and prepare it like any other sandwich. Put mayonnaise, mustard, jam, and cheese, and use anything you want, but try to keep it as flat as you can. Now, we are going to make a sushi roll, so you're gonna, instead of putting the top bread, we're gonna try and make it into a little roll, just like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be like in a roll. Now, I am using cheese. You can use anything you want, and just go ahead and cut your cheese. I'm gonna use these forms. If you don't have any forms, you can use anything you want, or you can just go ahead and make little squares with your knife. But if you have them, just go ahead and just be creative and use these forms, which are very, very fun. Okay, so now once we have it all together, so here is our sushi. Here is our sushi sandwich and our little salad. We're also having apple slices, nuts, and crackers. And you just put your, this is why it's great to have a bento box and have dividers on it, because it makes it super organized to have it to put together your lunch. And as easy as this is, here's your bento box lunch. The end result, the content of your bento box lunch is not at all limited. You can go for sandwiches, wraps, you can go for pitas, pasta, you can use snack, nuts, crackers, cheese, you can go for veggies like carrots or cucumbers, or I mean, you can use anything in your kitchen to make lunch. Now, according to a study from NBC News and Eating Well magazine, meal timing is a major factor for maintaining a healthy weight. By having your lunch with you, you're making sure that you always eat at the right time. To conclude, as you saw, making a bento box lunch can be super easy, and it can help you get healthy and can help you save money. Now, the general idea among young adults is that you need to know how to cook or have a lot of free time to be able to make a bento box lunch. In reality, you don't need a whole lot. 1. The right container. One with dividers will help you a lot. 2. Remember that bento boxes can help you save money, since it's always cheaper to buy food from the supermarket and prepare it yourself. And 3, do not limit yourself. Use any food you like. Anything can go into your bento box. One last thing to remember about bento boxes is that in fact they are super convenient and they can be a lot of fun.